Be careful. If you get close to a Zoogle, the... Don't go charging off like that!
Rising Wyvern! Mirage!
Talon!
You're finished!
Tusk Cannon!
Take this!
Don't let them form a pack!
You're finished!
Mega Ray!
Here I come! It's over!
This is it!
Rising
Deep.
Wyvern!
Easier said than done.
No
Here I
excuses!
come.
This is up to us! I'm on it!
It's over!
Slice!
Here I come!
Talon
You're finished.
Storm! Tusk
There!
Cannon!
Go! It's over! Who wants to die now?
Mirage!
This is not going to plan!
Here I come!
Mega Ray!
Rising Wyvern!
I'm sure I can put this to use. Don't fight any enemies you can otherwise avoid. Normally I
Healing
pick on
arts.
the weak.
Take this!
First aid!
How's this?
Is this it?
There!
Fall back!
Again.
Talon
Mega
Storm!
Ray!
Tusk Cannon!
I'll bring you back from
Circle and
death
bring them
to this.
down! Slice!
Resuscitation!
Talon Storm! Tusk
Not
Cannon!
done yet! Take this!
I'm on it!
Here I... No escape! Rising Wyvern!
I'm only
Mirage!
getting started!
I'm on it! See ya!
You're quite the gunslinger.
I have to be, in this world.
Don't worry, I've got your back. What a weird stone.
I sense a strange power from it. We should gather as many as we can find.
This is...
Seems you found something good. Supplies like that are valuable. Never overlook them.
Got it. I'll remember that.
Let's stop a moment to catch our breath.
But I've barely worked up a sweat.
Speak for yourself. What do you want, a medal? Doesn't look like we're being followed. Fail to grab these rare moments of quiet when you can. You'll end up regretting it later.
You're the boss.
Normally, we should take turns standing guard. But this first time, I'll watch over... A Master Core, huh? Now I see. So that's why Balsef's cronies were so desperate to catch her.
Is that what it's called? The jewel in her chest?
Oh, right. You don't remember a damn thing, do you? Fair enough. Guess it's time to fill you back in. Tell me, you ever wonder why we Dahnans are made to work ourselves to the bone, day in, day out?
Well, when you put it like that, I always just assumed we were mining resources for them.
And don't you think it'd be quicker if they used all that high-powered tech they have? Why go to all the trouble of relying on weak human labor? Listen, what the Renans are really after isn't resources or minerals. It's astral energy. They're harvesting the astral energy that sleeps inside all matter in life forms. And they're doing it the same way they have for the past 300 years, using us Dahnans as mere siphons.
Right. They have machines for minerals, but extracting from Dahnans requires spirit cores. Any astral energy collected passes through a spirit vessel on its way to being stored in a master core.
But why go to the trouble of collecting all this energy in the first place? Do they really need all that juice just to use astral arts?
It determines the Sovereign.
Sovereign? Is that the Renan ruler?
Exactly. 5 lords, each doing whatever it takes to gather as much astral energy as they can and store it in their master cores. Whichever of them manages to accumulate the most power at the end of their contest is crowned the ruler of the Renan motherland. A new crown contest, as they call it, is held every decade or so.
So you see, The Master Cores are the receptacles in which the Lords store their power, and we Dahnans are sacrificed so the Renans can choose their new ruler.
That's insane! You're telling me that's what our people have been dying for this whole time?
Relax, hero. You're not the only one who's bent out of shape about the whole thing. There are two things that I haven't been able to get my head around yet. What business would a Renan have stealing a Master Core? And what's the deal with that blazing sword?
I think the sword is a physical manifestation of the Master Core's astral energy. As for why it took the shape of a sword, well, I don't know any more than you do. Honest.
And that stuff about needing your permission to use it? What was that?
I'm the only one of us who can control the Master Core to some extent. Without me to adjust the flow of astral energy, the sword can't take a physical form.
What do you want out of this? You may be one of them, but you don't strike me as the ruthless oppressor type.
I'm going to take down all of the Lords.
Never thought I'd say this, but I like the cut of your jib, Renan. Very well. As far as we're concerned, the struggle continues either way. And with that sword on our side, our chances of victory just increased. That is, of course, assuming we can count the two of you in.
Fine by me. After all, it sounds like we're after the same thing anyway.
Honestly, I'm still a little confused by all this. But if it's a choice between this or going back to being a slave, then I choose to fight.
Then it's settled. Together we'll overthrow the Renan Lords. And first up on that chopping block is Balseph, the wild beast. Sound good?
I've got to hurry.
We have another secret hideout in Ulzebek, not far from here. We should be able to meet up with our comrades there.
I hate camping out.
We should be able to eat this. Whenever you find some, make sure to grab it.
It's edible, huh? Good to know.
Definitely.
That is one enormous stray.
I don't think we can take it right now.
We've almost made it to Ulzebek.
That's not your run-of-the-mill enemy.
I'll take you all on!
You're finished! Swallow blade coming! Mirage!
Here I
Guess we gotta roll with it.
Take this!
Here I
Swallow
go.
blade!
You're mine.
You're not giving up now, are you?
No, I refuse to let it end like this.
That's what I want to hear. Raise your sword!
Here I come! Here I come! Rising Wyvern! Mirage!
See ya!
No escape!
Touch cannon! Whoa, take a look at that. Normally I don't pick on the weak. How's this? You're surrounded. Just stay calm. Shion!
Take this! Rising Wyvern! Mirage!
This is it. Dig deep.
Easier said than done.
No excuses. This is up to us.
I owe you one. No escape! Rising Wyvern!
I'm on
Take
it.
this! It's over! Swallow Blade! It's over!
How's this?
See
ya.
You're finished! Take this! Swallow Blade!
I'm sure I can put this to use.
What's this thing? Gotta break through! I'm not done!
This is not going to plan.
You're mine! Rising Wyvern! Okay,
I'm on
here
it.
I come! Rising Wyvern! Mirage! It's over! Try harder!
Don't go charging off like that.
Rising Wyvern! Mirage! No escape! Slash! Swallow Blade!
Our work is done here. Let's move.
I'm right behind you, Shion.
We don't have much choice.
Mine.
Here I come! Time to cross blades!
I'll bring you back. Death's Abyss. Resuscitation! This can't be happening! I want to be.
Okay, people, this is it. Ulzebek.
No sign of any Renan guardsmen.
The Renans aren't as populous as the Danans. Probably figure stationing guards in a place like this would be a waste of precious manpower.
So this is where the next safe house is?
Yes. The last place they'd think to look for enemies is on their own doorstep.
That is, assuming anyone actually made it here before us.
Zephyr!
Looks like we needn't have worried. Come on.
What's this doing here?
Looks like we get to sleep with a... roof over our heads.
Zephyr, you made it! See? I told you there's no way Zephyr would have kicked the bucket.
Fine, you were right. So, what's the plan?
Well, we've got an ace up our sleeve and the enemy's in disarray. I say we strike while the iron's hot.
So we're finally going head-to-head with Balseph.
That's right. We can't afford to mess this up. It's now or never.
Then now it is! We've all been waiting for this day for far too long!
Leave the plan to me. In the meantime... yeah, you two need to do something about your outfits.
I have just the thing for your size. Stay right there, okay? Ta-da! I told you, it fits like a dream. I'm afraid we don't have any Renan clothing. I could find you some Danon outfits. But something tells me you'd rather pass.
Is this really that important?
In case you need reminding, I'm here because our interests overlapped. Nothing more. At no point did I say I've given up being a Renan. Now, let's play nice. How about you ask Nate and see what he says? He's our one-stop shop for info around here. With any luck, he might just know something.
That's an unusual bird.
It's an owl. They're often used as a symbol to represent ancient Dana.
Nath, we need your help.
Ah, damn. Never the manpower when you... Huh? Help, huh? What kind? Is it urgent?
Well, no, not exactly.
Well, in that case, would you mind helping me out with something first? The work's really piled up around here.
What is it you'd like us to do?
Anything you can manage. No one cares about us slaves. That's why it's all the more important that we stick together and take care of each other. Check in with that guy over there for details on what needs doing. And thanks in advance.
I feel like somebody's watching us.
Maybe there's someone around here who needs our help. I wonder if something happened. You see anybody around here who could use our help?
We can't chase...
Hey.
Yes!
I guess. Got it. I had no idea the Crimson Crows were so active.
You sound pretty thrilled by that.
Thrilled? Maybe. But I'll settle for hopeful. We know now that not everyone is rolling over for the Renans. What's this thing?
It's Blade! Rising Wyvern! Mirage! Here I come! Swallow Blade! Mirage! You're finished! Here I come! It's this! Here I come! Rising Wyvern! Mirage! You're mine! Rising Wyvern! Mirage! Xion, you okay?
It's nothing. Don't be so dramatic.
Gotta break through! You're mine! Here I come! It's over!
It's over!
Take this! Rising Wyvern! Mirage! It's over! Rising Wyvern! Mirage!
Here
I come! You're finished! Take this! Slash! Rising Wyvern! Mirage!
Mega Ray!
Here I come!
Here's a
You're
healing
mine!
First aid!
Here I come! Rising Wyvern!
Mega Ray!
Mirage!
One more!
Take this! Rising Wyvern!
Got you!
Mirage!
Mega Ray!
Take this!
Here, let me help! First aid!
It's over!
Here I go!
You're mine! Rising Wyvern! Mirage! You're finished!
There! Go!
Take this!
Looks like it could be worth something. Woohoo! Woohoo! I'm surprised there are owls here, too.
Yeah, there are more of them around than I thought.
Come and face me! Here I come! I'm not done!
And again! Mega Ray!
Mirage! Swallow Blade! Take this!
Here, let me help.
Can't move!
First aid! I'll bring you back from Death's Abyss. Resuscitate!
I owe you one.
Help this! Mega Ray!
Take this! Swallow Blade!
There! Here, let me help.
I'm not
First
done!
aid! Take it! Got it!
Mirage!
Here's a healing
Take
arc!
this! Any more of this and I'll burn out!
I can only rely on myself.
You're finished!
And again! Well, we're on the home stretch now.
Don't take your eyes off the prize.
I'm quite aware without you reminding me.
Rising Wyvern! You're
Here I
mine!
go! Got you!
It's over!
Mega Ray!
Mirage! You're mine! You're finished!
Can't be happening.
You'll pay for that! Here I come! It's over! You're mine! You're mine! Swallow Blade!
A hard-won victory.
What? They're all dead? How did this happen?
Soldiers, that's how.
Are you Iron Mask?
Yeah, I am. Dairon sent me to help. Hang in there!
I'm so glad you made it. In the bushes over there. You'll...
Hang on! Xion, do something!
It's no use. He's already dead.
Damn them! They've killed so many of us, and it's still not enough! They won't be satisfied until they've wiped us all out like pests!
He mentioned something about those bushes. We should check them.
Is this... a cooking pot? But what is it doing here?
If I had to guess, he put it there to make sure Renan wouldn't steal it.
So even though he knew he was dying, he chose to use the last of his strength to hide it, believing somebody would come for it. I guess you think it's stupid getting killed over a silly trinket, huh?
No. Clearly he risked his life for something he believed in. I would never mock someone for that. However, it will be up to us to figure out the purpose behind his dying act.
We'll make sure it wasn't in vain. If nothing else, this proves that the Renans can be outsmarted. We'll carry out your will, and see it through to the end.
Then we'd better get going. We don't know when those soldiers might be back to make another sweep of the area.
So this is what it means to fight the Renans.
Sounds like you're kind of scared to me.
Of course I am. But if I'm gonna die one way or another, I'd rather go down fighting.
This one's tough!
Mega Ray!
No! It can't end here!
I'm only getting started! Mega Ray! Go! It's over! Let's end this and get a bite to eat instead.
Cut it out. Didn't anyone ever tell you it's rude to stare?
I know I already asked you this, but are you sure we haven't met somewhere before?
What's so hard to understand? I'm Renan, you're Danon. There's no way. Besides, I'm from Lenegis. Trust me, wherever you were before you lost your memory, we've never crossed paths.
Lenegis? You mean the same Lenegis that's up in the sky? I've heard it called the Renan's Castle, but I never imagined people actually lived up there.
Well then, where did you think we all lived? Didn't you see the Renan Lords descend for the crown contest?
And how long ago was that?
Well, the current contest started 7 years ago, so...
Then I wouldn't remember.
Just how far back do you remember?
About a year, give or take. That's how long ago Doc found me.
1 year. Then no. I'm sorry, but there really is no way we could have met.
Guess not.
I hate camping out. Hurry up and go to sleep.
I can think for my... I think we've rested long enough. Let's keep moving.
Don't get careless!
Don't tell me!
Mega Ray!
Swallow Blade! Rising Wyvern! Take this! You're finished!
Take it!
I'm not feeling so great.
Here, let me help.
You're mine!
First aid!
Did you just heal me?
Yes, I need you, remember?
Right.
Rising Wyvern! Mirage!
Sight. You're mine.
Here I come! You're finished!
Take it. Have this. I'm only getting started.
Rising One!
Here's a healing art. First aid!
Okay, here I go. You're finished!
Sight.
Try harder!
Over.
Rising Wyvern! Mirage! Crush!
Here I go. I'm only getting started.
Take this! No
Here I
escape!
go.
Swallow Blade! Rising Wyvern! I'm not done!
Here I go.
You're mine!
Barely a blip on our radar.
I'll take you all off! I'm not done! Rising Wyvern! You're mine! Mirage! You're finished!
Sighted.
You're mine!
You're mine.
You're finished! Swallow Blade!
Take it. It's over.
You're finished! Rising Wyvern! I'm not done! Take this! You're finished! Swallow Blade! Here I come! Here I come! Slash! Rising Wyvern! Mirage! It's over!
Take it.
Take
You're
this!
mine.
Mirage!
Sighted.
You're quite the gunslinger.
I have to be, in this world.
Don't worry, I've got your back.
It's over! Try harder! I'm not done!
Magna Ray!
You're mine! It's over! Mirage!
House Stick! Magna Ray!
Nicely done, Xion!
You're
You're
sweating.
mine!
Step it up.
Yeah! You got it!
Let's keep our eyes on the prize. Lost!
You're mine! You're finished! Slice! I'll take you all off! You're mine! Mirage!
There! And again!
It's over! Here I come! It's over! Mirage! You're mine! It's over! Rising Wyvern! Mirage!
Here's a healing arm!
Here I come! Now I can let loose! Swallow Blade!
Magna
It's
Ray!
over! Take this!
Sighted!
I can't lay a finger on you!
I prefer it
Here
that
I
way.
come! Just watch and see!
Looks like it could be worth something.
What's this thing?
An opponent like this should be easy.
Here I go!
It's over! Come and face me!
Magna Ray!
Take this! Ah!
Here's a healing
Swallow
arm!
Blade! Here I come!
First aid!
Now I can let loose! Take this! Swallow Blade! Rising Wyvern!
And again!
Mirage!
Magna Ray!
It's over! You're mine! Swallow Blade!
Who wants to die next? One more!
You're mine!
Magna Ray!
Rising Wyvern! Mirage!
Take it!
Take
It's
this!
over!
Looks like we won.
Gotta break through!
House this! Magna Ray!
Take this!
There!
It's over!
And again! You're mine! Magna
Swallow
Ray!
Blade! You're mine!
There! House this! Magna Ray!
Here I come! Swallow Blade! Slice!
Here I go!
Try harder!
It's over!
Here I come! It's over! Mirage!
It's over! It's weakened!
This ends now! Kick this!
You're mine!
Swallow blade! Slash!
Magna Ray!
Take this!
There!
You're mine!
Our work is done here. Let's move.
I'm right behind you, Shion.
I hate camping out.
Everything's going pretty well so far. Well, guess I'm off to bed. Well, off we go.
Forgive you!
Take this! You're finished! You're mine! You're finished!
Magna Ray!
Rising Wyvern!
Sighted!
You're mine!
I'm only getting started!
Rising Wyvern! Take this! It's over!
Magna Ray!
Here I come! Take this! You're finished! Rising Wyvern!
That gun of yours is real handy in a pinch.
It takes a true marksman to use.
Here I come!
Well, can't think of anyone better than you,
Rely on
Shion.
myself.
Rising Wyvern! I'm not done!
Magna Ray!
Take this! It's over!
Looks like it could be worth something. Get lost!
You're mine! It's over!
Magna Ray!
You're mine! Swallow blade!
Here's a healing arm!
Come one, come all! You're
Magna Ray!
finished! Here I
Here I
come!
go!
Swallow
You're
blade!
alive.
Mirage! It's over!
Here I go!
Here I
It's
come!
over.
Take this!
Here's a healing arm!
We've turned the tables on him.
There are still more left.
Right. No time to hold back.
Mirage! It's over! No escape! Here I come!
Here's a healing arm!
Slash! Rising Wyvern! Mirage! It's over! Here I come! Take this! Great! Next!
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more pummeling.
Cut them apart to your heart's content.
Mirage! I'm not
Magna
done!
Ray!
Seems about right to me. Get lost!
You're finished! Rising Wyvern! Mirage!
Got you!
You're mine!
Magna Ray!
You're finished! Rising Wyvern! Mirage! You're mine! It's over!
There! One more!
Rising Wyvern!
Here's a
You're
healing arm!
mine! Rising Wyvern! Mirage!
There! Got you!
Take this!
Magna Ray!
Swallow blade!
Any injuries? I feel like somebody's watching us.
I'm skeptical.
Right. All right. Got it.
You're back, huh? Sounds like it was a real ordeal out there. Much as I hate to admit it, there aren't many of us who can take on those Renan armored soldiers. All we can do is make sure we remember those who sacrificed their lives for the cause.
Yeah, they won't be forgotten.
Glad to hear it. Now, what was that favor you wanted to ask me?
Oh, right. Well, you see...
So then, you're wondering if I know of any places where you can find Renan equipment, huh? Anywhere with those damn bright eyes is gonna have tight security, of course. You can't just go carelessly poking around. Unless... Across the wilderness outside Ulzebek, you'll find the Fagan ruins. There's some kind of old Renan castle out there. What with it being impenetrable, I forgot. But with a Renan tagging along, who knows? Maybe you can find some way in. You ask me, though, it's a lot of trouble for some Renan rags. If I were you, I'd get comfortable with Dahnan garbs.
Those look like the ruins. Let's move.
Are we really going in there?
Yes. Now let's move.
Hey, Shion, where does your gun come from?
What do you mean, where does it come from?
When you're fighting, it looks like it just appears out of nowhere.
Oh, that's transferal technology. When I don't need my weapon, I submerge it in empty space. And when I do, I summon it. Make sense?
Not really, but it sounds pretty amazing.
Huh?
Well, that way you don't have to carry around any heavy weapons or worry about enemies trying to steal them, right? It's a pretty cool invention.
You realize you're praising the technology of your enemies, right?
So, technology's technology. It's not good or bad in and of itself.
I guess that's true.
Try to be careful not to stand out too much. You're the only Renan around here, you know.
I know. I was just thinking about how communal it feels here, even though it's only supposed to be slave quarters.
Huh? Oh, yeah. When you put it like that, I guess it is different from heavily patrolled Mosgul. Were you expecting something more depressing?
It's likely a sign that Balsef doesn't think you guys can do anything to him.
What?
I mean, if Balsef thought the Crimson Crows actually posed a threat to him, you'd figure he'd be trying harder to suppress them.
You... No. You're probably right about that. All of the other Danans that aren't with the Crimson Crows accept the Renan's rule as simply a fact of life. From the day we're born, no, probably even before that, it's been drilled into us that the only purpose our lives have is to help select the next sovereign.
If they don't like the status quo, then they should fight it. Otherwise, they're endorsing it either way.
I see it differently, but that's just me. Speaking of Renans, do all of them think about things the way you do?
I won't deny that among my fellow Renans, power and status are everything. However, that isn't what this is about for me. I have something I need to do, and I'll do whatever it takes and use whoever and whatever I need in order to get the job done. To hell with power.